Session 6 on building in public. My SaaS boilerplate, using Cursor AI to create all the vibe code, as well using Django for the backend API, and then Next.js for the front end, Stripe and Google Auth, as well as Postmark for some emails. But tonight I worked on adding a a newsletter sign up, so users can sign up for my newsletter if I do have one, as well as a contact us page. So if you come in here and let's do Jane Doe. I think I already used a John Doe, and then let's go with jane.doe@gmail.com. Let's subscribe. So right now I'm logged out. Let's go Jane Doe, jane.doe@gmail.com. Jane's company. What is this about? How did you make this SaaS? And then let's get a message here. I also added reCAPTCHA using Google. It was all hooked up in the back end, and on Next.js it's sending to the Google reCAPTCHA so that it detects any spam or bots, and it will detect and send back actually a score, and it would actually prevent from sending. I also added rate limiting to these all forms, so that if someone's constantly trying to input, it blocks them after like 5 tries within a minute. It'll log them out or just block them. So let's check those now. My admin dashboard, let's check and sign in with my super user. So you can see the save, the newsletter sign up, as well as the contact. So this is my super user. Sign in, continue. All right, so this is my super user dashboard. So let's see the newsletter signups. We should see the Jane Doe. Jane Doe right here. Then you can view the save, all the data in the database, Django admin. Can manage it all right there. It shows a score if it detects that it's a bot or spam. But anything less than 0.5 will be blocked, or it won't. It will be detected as spam. If you come back to dashboard and go to contact messages, we will see the Jane Doe ask that question. Going slow. 5 messages. How do you make the SaaS as the Jane Doe? And then we can go to the Django admin, Jane Doe. You can mark. I might add some way of emailing the user back, either through the Django admin or through the dashboard itself right here. So I can do it all in one. But for right now, I might just copy the email address. But you can set the status as responded, say. Let's save. Coming back in here. Could also add all these make everything editable over in here. Maybe that'll be my next thing to work on. So yeah, all the contact messages are working. I do not know why that signed out. Or why I went back to the login page. Oh, it's because I went back. Let's go to dashboard. All right, and then I simplified the analytics page right here. So this is a 1 day view, and then you can do the last 7 days. So it's more. You can also get top pages visited. Um, so this is good if, for Idea Verify. I wanted to have a way to track users. So right now I'm using my internal based analytics tracking. So any click from a non-admin user on the landing page, as well as the dashboards. It will keep track. It will batch the clicks, and it will only make a save to the database. It will only save 10 each, like 30 seconds or something like that. So I came up with a batching process, so it's not constantly hitting the database. Um, yeah, and I can add more to this. I might add a graph, a line graph, and stuff like that, more detail. But you can basically query everything from this analytics event admin page. You can search here. I had the line graph and everything, and search and a table here, but it was kind of messy. And this is all I really need to see if my landing page is generating a lot of clicks or users. Um, so back to the dashboard, I also added a way to create a privacy policy and a terms and condition, and it will just save it to a database. I haven't added any privacy policy. I might add a form. I might add forms to all this for the dashboard, but Django admin's fine for a Django user and for myself. I don't mind. And then, yeah, so the next thing I want to create is this AI content generation. So I want to be able to basically generate all the content based off what my SaaS does for the landing page. So why isn't it going? So yeah, I want that AI ChatGPT. I'm going to hook up an API to the OpenAI API, and then I'm going to give a description of my SaaS, and then I'm going to get a response, and I'm going to take that response and then input it into the database table, the landing page table, and then store all the data in the specified columns. So I'm going to work on that next, and then I want a way to like change the coloring scheme and everything like that. So these are the buttons here. I haven't worked on it yet, but those are my next things. Should take about a day with Cursor AI. Everything's flying, and after that, I'm going to productionize this and get this going to deploy to prod, and then point it to a live domain. Um, and also added these view logs for when I'm developing. When it's in developer mode, you can view these logs. So I had some errors before, so track these. So that's pretty cool too. I had Cursor AI set this up for me. Yeah, that is my build in public session 6. Thanks, guys.